What's going on, guys? John here from John's Cooking Channel. Thanks for tuning in today. I have a special video, not one of my weekly Friday cooking videos, but you can check out new cooking videos by me, John, every single Friday, 8 a.m. They're always uploaded. Today we're going to be talking about how to light a charcoal barbecue with a charcoal chimney. I'm going to be using a Weber. This is also a Weber barbecue chimney. You can buy this anywhere from $15 to $40 depending on the size and where you get it. This particular model is about 30 bucks. It might be the biggest one they make, I'm not sure, but they have smaller ones. Depending on how big of a grill you have and how much charcoal you're going to need to light will depend on what size and model you need. I will link this one in the description below. I bought it on Amazon. It's absolutely wonderful. Lighting your charcoal barbecue grill is really simple to do. Depending on what kind of coals you use and the setup that you use, it could take anywhere from 15 minutes to 40 minutes for your coals to heat up and be hot enough to cook on. If you use one of these charcoal chimneys, it'll actually speed up that process a lot faster and your coals will be ready from anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. I'll also be making a video on how to light a barbecue charcoal grill without using the chimney because you can do it. It's a simple process. You just need lighter fluid. One of the things that I like about using the charcoal chimney is that you don't need lighter fluid to start your coals. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your chimney and you're going to turn it upside down. You're also going to need some sort of paper. I like to take the weekly newspaper. I always resave them in a box so I could use them to light my grill. I'll take about 5 full pages of the actual newspaper. I'll ball them up all into separate pieces so you have 5 little crumples of paper here, and you put them in the bottom of the charcoal chimney. It's really important that you space them out and you don't ball them up into one tight chunk, because when you go to light it, it won't actually light because there's not enough oxygen down there for the paper to get going. Step 2 is you take your charcoal chimney, you turn it right side up, and you add your charcoal. And there is all sorts of different type of charcoal. This is actually mesquite. I'll be mixing it with the normal black charcoal. It'll add a little bit of smoky flavor to the meat. Today I'm doing this video in conjunction with chicken teriyaki shish kebabs. I'll put a link somewhere down here and in the description below. You can check it out. They're absolutely delicious. They're very easy to make. And I like to fill the charcoal chimney up to the top whenever I use it. I know I'm going to have plenty of heat on my grill. As you can see, it's full of charcoal. The next step is to bring it over to the grill, light the bottom on fire, and that's pretty much it besides dumping it out into a pile once the coals are hot enough. And like I said, there are so many different types of charcoal you can use. You can get wood chunks. I prefer to actually smoke my barbecue in my smoker, which is completely different than my charcoal barbecue grill. You can also use a gas grill. You can skip all this stuff together. They're very convenient. They all have their pros and cons. But tell you what, nothing beats a good meal grilled on a good old Weber. Now we're just going to take a barbecue lighter and we're going to light the paper underneath the chimney that we stuffed in the bottom. I also like to hold my barbecue lighter down there for maybe 10 seconds just to make sure that that paper gets going. You can always lift the chimney up if you're having issues with your paper lighting. That'll allow a little bit of oxygen to flow through there and circulate, and your paper will light on fire. Okay, as you can see, our charcoal chimney is really smoking now, and we've done everything that we need to do. We're going to let this sit here for about 10 minutes. We're going to come back, we're going to check it. The coals inside will be red hot, and about 5 minutes after that we'll come out and we'll dump them into the grill. So our coals have been cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes out here. You can see the smoke is still coming off, but it's not rolling off like it was in the beginning. So now we're just going to take our coals and we're actually going to dump them out upside down in a pile. And you always want to make sure that you get the coals out of there. Sometimes a couple of them will stick in that ring in the bottom. And you want to set this somewhere where nobody is going to touch it. You don't want the dogs to touch it. You don't want the kids to touch it. You don't want somebody to accidentally bump into it. Because right now, it is very, very, very hot. And you could get some very serious burns if you touched this. And as you can see, half the coals are about half white, which is great. That's what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead, put the grate back on here, cover it up for about another 5 to 10 minutes. And these coals will really, really take off. And you kind of want to dump them into a pile. That way all the heat is concentrated in one area and it'll really just light all the coals on fire. So like I said, we place our grate on here. I've got a grill brush here, right, too. I'll just brush off some of this old teriyaki sauce. A lot of it will burn off as the grill heats up. We're going to go ahead, we're going to cover this up for about 10 minutes. As you can see, those coals are really starting to cook down there. And in 10 minutes, this bad boy is going to be ready to cook. Well, guys, I really appreciate you tuning in to this episode of Cooking with John, me showing you how to light a charcoal barbecue grill. I hope this helped. I know there's a lot of you out there that probably already know all this information. Some of you might not. And I just want to make sure we're all on the same page when we move forward with some of my grilling videos that I'm going to be coming out with in the future. I want you to be able to light the grill, get the charcoal going, so you can really enjoy the recipes that I'll be making in my channel in the future. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm John from John's Cooking Channel. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, favorite this video, and we'll see you next time with more cooking from me, John.